Cleaning Nation, welcome to another episode of the Grow My Cleaning Company podcast. As always, we want to take a quick moment to thank you for being amazing. Thank you for sharing the show. Thank you for the positive ratings and reviews. Thank you for telling the world about our little slice of heaven right here. It is because of you and only you that we continue to do the show and continue to grow so strongly. If you need any information about how to grow your cleaning company, want access to all of our podcasts, our resources, coaching for me, everything you need to grow your cleaning company, it's all at www.growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out. I'll look for you there. Today, we are chatting with Douglas Schultz. Douglas is just starting out in the Buffalo, New York area in the cleaning business. Douglas, welcome to the show. Tell us what drew you to the cleaning business.
Glad to be here, Mike. I wanted something scalable, something that I could perform in the off duties, or at least get started in the off duties of my current position, and just something that made sense for my life.
Okay, so it sounds like you got a full-time day job and you're looking to supplement income and build something that you can scale?
Absolutely correct.
Well, I don't know if I'm the first one to tell you, but allow me to be the proudest to tell you you're in the right place, my friend.
Good deal.
Fantastic. Well, what's going on in your world today that hopefully I can give you some help with?
I'm just starting out. I selected a niche. I'm not sure it's the right exact thing for me after listening actually to more of your information. It made sense schedule-wise for me. It's a gross, disgusting cleaning restaurant, exhaust fans, and equipment after hours. And the cash flow scenario looked good with my research, but I'm not sure it's the right thing to do as a be-all, end-all.
Okay, perfect. Well, a couple things. First of all, if you got a day job, I think commercial, that's not a niche, but that's a good start. Residential is, mostly 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. If your job's mostly 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, you're going to be forced to kind of not do a great job with one of them. So commercial's great. Not that there isn't need for you to, most of the customer service, customer acquisition, activities generally are going to happen 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, but the physical cleaning and doing the work and managing teams is at night. So I'm with you so far on the commercial. I love that. Restaurants, let me just give you the good and the bad, because a lot of people that have been in the business a while don't do restaurants. They won't even accept them as clients. And you kind of touched on a lot of it. A, they're dirty and they're nasty. B, oftentimes they're 7 days a week. C, depending on where you live, sometimes they don't close till midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you can't get in there. So your people aren't just cleaning 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. They're cleaning like 2 in the morning to 5 in the morning. Just crazy, wonky hours that are really a bear to deal with. On top of that, oftentimes they're cheap. So you'd think because they're such a huge pain in the neck, it's 7 days a week, it's in the middle of the night, they're gross, they're greasy and nasty, you would think that they would expect to pay a premium, but they don't. That said, they can be a very good niche because they do need to pay a premium. They do need to pay extra for that kind of nighttime management, as well as the just dirty, nasty things. I like paying my people more if I've got someone cleaning an A-class office space and I'm paying them, $11 an hour. I'm going to want to pay a restaurant guy $13, $14 an hour, just because I want to be able to get a better caliber person. I want, when he says, hey, or she says, hey, this is dirty and greasy and disgusting, I don't want to do anymore. That's why they get paid extra. And of course, that extra gets marked up and passed on to the customer. So the good news is usually they're 30 days a week. They need, or 30 days a week, good Lord, 30 days a month or 7 days a week. They need a lot of cleaning. So they're big accounts, restaurants, a couple grand all the way up to, depending on the restaurant, 20, 30 grand a month, which is fantastic. But again, they're a pain in the neck. Any questions or things to add or challenges to anything I've said so far?
No.
Okay, cool. So you had mentioned doing the hood and the kind of the vent cleaning. Are you talking about doing that as opposed to the nightly cleaning?
I was thinking about both, actually, but I specialized in my purchases on doing the exhaust fans and the hoods. Okay.
So what I'm not a fan of is one-time work. The big kind of head start we get above just about every other business, or 90% of the other businesses in the cleaning industry, is that monthly revenue. If I was coaching anyone, even outside the cleaning business, I'd say try and turn your regular customers into monthly customers as soon as possible. We want people that pay the same thing every month, so you sell them one time, and as long as you don't screw up, they just pay you month after month after month. So I would use one-time work really only to serve the customers that I have or to get ongoing work, right? So if you kind of can do that as, hey, let me give you a free or discounted hood cleaning with as long as you let me bid or give me the opportunity to earn the business. That's how I would use that. But I would not have that as, and I know they can be profitable as one-time things, but you still have to get a crew, you still have to sell the job, you have to do all of the work you'd have to do basically for an ongoing job, but you get paid one time, and then maybe they come back in 6 months or a year, so maybe they don't, and if so, you have to do the work all over again. So the first and foremost, I'd say let's not focus on one-time cleaning no matter what niche you pick. Let's focus on the recurring stuff. Fair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, can't emphasize that enough. That's that. Okay, second thing is, the good news is you're on the right track. The fact that you're getting a niche seriously is huge. You could line up a list of every single niche available for cleaning and throw a dart, and it's going to be better than having no niche. So there's no such thing as quote unquote the wrong niche. There might be the wrong niche for you. If you're going, I can't be up at 2 a.m. and having people call me saying they set off the alarm or somebody didn't show off or somebody's pissed off, I can't live with that. Well, then that's not the niche for you. It's not the wrong niche or a bad niche. It's just not a good match for what you need. So I don't, a lot of people get caught up in trying to find quote unquote the perfect niche. Oh, this is better than that. And they all have their strengths and weaknesses, right? So restaurants they're good because it's going to be easy for you to get accounts. Almost all of them are unhappy with their cleaning service. Most cleaning services don't know how to clean restaurants. You can make a lot of money right off the bat, but you might want to put a bullet in your head or the nearest person's to use head a month in. So that said, what are your thoughts? That's kind of the background I have on restaurants. That said, what are your thoughts on your niche? You think you're still in you're still in the wrong direction? You think maybe you're okay? Give me some feedback.
It may not be the best thing to focus on entirely. At most, to your point, it's going to be 2 to 4 times a year for the typical restaurant. The one thing is that they all have to get it done legally to get insurance every year.
Yeah, but again, anything that's 2 to 4 times, let's use that as a bonus, not as a not as our main.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So again, if you want to do restaurants for your niche and have this as an add-on or as a unique selling proposition, hey, we're the only one that can do this as well as this. I love it. Right? What's an average hood cleaning cost?
It's just like $800 to $900 in my area.
Okay, so I know it's not, but let's just call it 1,000 to make the numbers easy. How often are they supposed to have them done per year?
Twice a year. That's mandatory. A lot of them are 3 or 4 times a year.
Beautiful. So I'd put that right into my bid, right? So if you've got a $2,500 a month account, I might say, say it's $1,000 and they need to have it done twice a year. That's $2,000 a year. I just add $150 a month to my bid and say, hey, so instead of them having to deal with it and call you and remember, I just say, hey, we're $2,650 a month, and that includes twice a year. We're just going to come out and handle your hood cleaning, take care of all the paperwork you need to make sure you're clean with the city and all that good stuff. I think that'd be a great way to go about it. But again, the niche is still not the hood cleaning. That's, we got to sell the cake, not the frosting. That's really good frosting. I like it. I'm not against it, but we can't just sell frosting. We got to get cake in there to really make some money. Fair?
Gotcha. Absolutely.
Cool. So are you going to pursue the restaurant end of it, or do you want to go a different direction and pick a different niche altogether?
I'm not scared to go in a different direction, but I'm at that point where I feel I need to select something sooner than later.
Okay. I will tell you with restaurants, and I think I've said this in previous podcasts, the worst number is 1, because it's the same kind of getting up in the middle of the night hiring staff for 1 as it is for 20. But for 20, you have enough money to pay someone to deal with that stuff for you. So if you're going to do restaurants, please, 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 please don't do 1 or 2 and then go, oh, this sucks. I don't want to fire the ones I got because they're my whole business, but I'm not going to take on any new. That's the worst. So either let's not dip our toe. Either you dive in and be like, I'm the restaurant king. If you're in Buffalo, New York, and you own a restaurant, you know my name. You know I can take better care of you than anybody, and I'm going to get rich being the one guy that does the thing that no one else wants to do. Or be like most of your competition, which is going to say, we don't do restaurants. I'm out. I'm not interested. We're not going to do it. But don't. Again, having 1 or 2 of them is just the worst of both worlds. Is that helpful?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, we've got a couple minutes left over before the lightning round. Any other questions you've got or anything else you need, or should we just go right on to the lightning round?
I guess we could go right on.
Making life easy. Loving it, Douglas Schultz. All right, let's hit the lightning round. I'm going to ask you 3 quick questions. You are going to give 3 spectacular answers. Give me a chance to relax and let you do all the work. Question number 1, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received in life? Personal, professional, just the best piece of advice you think might bring some value to Clean Nation.
Read hundreds of books, and every book that's worth anything explains persistence is one of the best things to have.
Gosh,
stick with it, get through it.
I wish more people would get that. I've told clients when they're kind of applying to be one-on-one, and they're like, hey, what do you look for in a client? Honestly, persistence is it. I'll take it over money, I'll take it over intelligence, I'll take it over connections, I'll take it over experience, that I am not going to quit no matter what period is, in my opinion, the most valuable commodity for an entrepreneur. So, Douglas, you are absolutely right. I love that you started with saying I've read hundreds of books, and I love that you followed up with going persistence is it. Cleaning Nation, pay attention. This guy's new, but pay attention. He knows what he's talking about. Question 2, what's the biggest mistake you've made in the cleaning business that we can all hope to avoid?
Well, I guess not doing as much research as I had thought I did before jumping in.
Okay. And I got to tell you, there's usually I find two folks and they're on one side of the end or the other, very few in the middle. One doesn't do any research. They just start selling crap, collecting money, and they figure it out as they go. That could be a little painful, but at least nothing happens until someone makes a sale. The other folks are the ones like, I got to get the licensing. I got to get my LLC. I've got to get insurance. I've got to get a logo, a website, all this sort of stuff. And those are all good things. Please don't hear me saying you shouldn't get them. But they kind of get this analysis of paralysis of analysis situation where they'll spend 6 months getting ready to get ready. So nothing is permanent, right? If you sell a bad account, Doug, you can raise their prices or fire them, right? This is an indentured servitude. If you get an account, you hate it, you just tell them, hey, I'm giving you my 30-day notice, and that's the end of it. So I'd encourage you, not that all those things aren't important, but it sounds like you're kind of on the more planning thing. Nothing happens till somebody makes a sale. Go out, and if someone agrees to give you money to clean their place, you're in business. Until then, we're just thinking about business. So I want to encourage you to planning's good, but don't let it get you caught up. All right, last question. What's one idea Cleaning Nation can put into practice right away? Something really easy to implement. As soon as this podcast's over, they can put it into practice, and their life can be better. Go.
I think you got to treat everybody, your employees, your customers, you got to treat them with respect. You got to take care of them. Do the right thing.
There may be someone on the face of this earth that'll argue with that concept, but I ain't that guy. That is great feedback, Douglas. I don't know how you're not going to go far working with persistence and treating people well, whether you work for them, they work for you. Wise beyond your years. Love it. Douglas, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing your passion, your questions, your excitement, your experience. I appreciate you. I know the Cleaning Nation appreciates you. Cleaning Nation, if you want to check out Douglas's show notes page, if you want to find out the Clean Profit Method, which is the 9 steps to get you basically from where Douglas is at, figuring everything out, up to up and running 7-figure business, it's all at growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now. I will see you there.
Congratulations! You are now 16% smarter. Still can't get enough cleaning goodness? Go to www.growmycleaningcompany.com for more of the good stuff. Ever want to be rich and famous? Owners of cleaning companies as well as industry experts can apply to be featured on the show by emailing our producer Natalie at support@growmycleaningcompany.com. Until then, don't miss out on all the latest cleaning industry lovin' at www.growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now.